welcome back. I'm super excited to be getting into the reading. This is going to be a what you're not expecting to happen forecast for the second half of March. Of course, if you want if you want a private reading with me, that information is going to be listed in the description box. Just click my Linktree link. I also have some really cool extended readings up on my Patreon, and if you're not a Patreon already and you want to join our community over there, definitely check that out below as well. And let's go ahead and jump into the reading. Like the video, subscribe if you want to see future readings from me, and let me turn the camera so you guys can actually see the cards. Enjoy. Sagittarius, let's go ahead and jump in. I'm going to pull some charms. Let me put this back because this is supposed to be in here. I'm going to pull charms. I'm also going to pull some tarot cards from this huge deck right here. And let's go ahead and jump in and see what the energy has in store. So what events may take place in the second half of March that my Sagittarius may not be expecting to happen? What are these events that my Sagittarius needs a heads up on? We have the Seven of Pentacles. We have the Devil card, the Prince of Wands, Five of Wands, and also the Wheel of Fortune. Perfect. And then let's pull some charms. That evil eye bracelet. All right. Sagittarius. Okay, so some of you guys right off the bat, you could be feeling psychically attacked in any sense, or someone around you. You could be noticing that they're underway or they're experiencing psychic attacks. This could be black magic that's been put on them, or you could even be noticing things are a little bit off with self, and this could be making you question whether or not somebody may have done this, especially if you have an inclination of who it could be, or somebody who may have actually recently said, this is what I'm going to try to do. So this could be something that's a little bit concerning for you. What I would suggest is creating some sort of protection spell for yourself. It's always more potent, when you personally create your own spell. I always suggest that. Or doing like some sort of spiritual bath. Okay. There could be some sort of sex magic that also backfires. Be careful of performing any like sex magic or any intense magic without knowing what you're doing, because this could backfire. If you're like pregnant and you're like at the beginning stages of your pregnancy journey, you could be experiencing a lot of like morning sickness or pregnancy symptoms, and you do need to take it easy. You could even find yourself like being more so bedridden. Yeah, there could be like a need for you to kind of like take it easy, considering all the like different changes you're going through. You may even decide, I do see for some of you, you may decide to cut your hair off, or to cut your hair in a way where it's different, or do a different hairstyle. You could be wanting some sort of change here. I also see where some of you guys are like in school for cosmetology, or in school for some sort of like trade. You could be hearing really good news in terms of you completing school pretty soon, or you guys are literally done, and this could be the start of your career. You guys may need to take an animal, a cat, to the vet, or a dog here. They may eat something during this time frame that they're not supposed to eat, or get to something that they're not supposed to get to. So watch your animals as well. Make sure they're not having access to certain things. If you're not careful, this is the last message I'm going to see in these charms too. If you're not careful, you could lose like an important piece of jewelry just by being careless. This could be you washing your hands in the bathroom or something, and then you leave the jewelry in the bathroom, or you leave it at a restaurant or something like that. So definitely keep tabs on jewelry and whatnot. But getting into the actual reading itself, I have the Seven of Pentacles here. You and your person may go into looking at houses together. This could be looking at real estate, looking at how you guys can upgrade your sense of living, especially if you guys live in an apartment and now you guys want to live in a house, or you just want more space, whether it's an apartment or a house. Okay, so this could be something that you guys are looking at. I'm getting so many messages with the Seven of Pentacles. Okay, so another thing I'm seeing, somebody who you have invested time with, you guys have been in involvement with each other for a couple of months now. This person and you may finally have the conversation of where things are headed. And you could be finding out that this person still does not have like an idea of what they want, or they know what they want. It just may not be in alignment with what you've expected, especially considering the fact that you guys have been dealing with each other for so much time. You may have been expecting more to come out of the situation from this person being like, well, I just want to see where things go. So this could put you in a weird space in the second half where you're like, well, what the hell have we been doing? I've been just entertaining the situation. What's happening is what I'm seeing. Okay. If you're also introducing like your person to family, or you have introduced them to family, there could be a conversation that comes up in regards to this person and whether or not they're good for you. You could get some advice from a family member during this time frame where they're like, well, I don't think that person's necessarily the one. And some of you may be side-eyeing it a little bit, but you may be needing to consider what your family may be talking about, especially if they see things that you can't necessarily see about your own situation. Okay, I also see somebody who struggles with substance abuse issues during this time frame. They could have some sort of medical problem. This could be a family member, a lover. Some of you guys, you could be struggling with this. But there may be some sort of like habit here that goes, or that becomes too much of a problem. And someone may have like some serious medical issues that may come up in the second half. I also see like a sexual relationship that comes to a point of ending after realizing things are getting real toxic outside of the sex and whatnot. This could be this person feeling like they have access to you at all the wrong times, feeling like that they could, you know, be in a relationship, then get out of a relationship and then try to deal with you, then do this, then do that. It just feels like you're kind of tired of being strung along in that situation. So you could be coming to a point where you're like, you know what, it's over, or this person is. Now with the Prince of Wands, let me show you guys this card briefly. Somebody who you already did cut off, because it's going into that too. Somebody who you already did cut off. Some of you guys may have a interaction with this person that happens way like out of the blue. This could be you guys having a one-night stand, or like just a flirty scenario come up between you two where you guys get back in contact, you guys hang out, and then the interest starts to kind of spark up again. So be careful of meeting up with anybody from the past who you don't want to fall for again, or fall for, you know, their aggression and them coming at you with all this like energy, fool you into thinking that this person's more consistent than they were in the past, especially if this person has shown you they're inconsistent, they don't really stick to their word. Ooh, okay, if you're dating and you have options with the Five of Wands, you could have a moment where you're really conflicted about who to choose. You could have growing feelings for like 2 different individuals, and it's starting to become too much. Okay, one person could be someone you have kids with, another person could be somebody completely new, or whatever the scenario is. It's like things are getting real weird, real mixy in terms of you knowing who you want to take serious and who you don't, and who's serious and who's not. You could also have like this underlying energy of competition coming from another person you work with. They could be trying to compete with you because they think that you're, you know, going to get a manager position or something like that. Or they could just be somebody who's miserable. Honestly, I do see that this person is struggling with their own things personally. So they could be coming to work trying to challenge you or make your job harder. Now, last card I want to actually look at, the Wheel of Fortune. There could be somebody here, or excuse me, not someone, a situation here that turns full circle. While you expected certain results, let me try to put this in example. Where you thought, like with the business, for example, it was a complete failure, like you were never going to see any results come from that. Things could be coming full circle now that you change your formula up. Or where you thought after cutting somebody off, you were going to be miserable, you were going to be sad, you were going to be going through it. Now things could be coming full circle in the sense of you being able to now have favorable results in your love life and meet new people. This person could even be trying to crawl back and apologize, and now the ball is in your court. So your luck may change in some sense. But this energy looks pretty interesting. I hope that you took something from this video. If you did, definitely feel free to thumbs it up and subscribe. I will see you in the next one. And yeah, bye.